In this video, I want to share Laravel Eloquent Polymorphic relationships, which are less used compared to other like normal relationships like one-to-one, one-to-many, etc. in Laravel. So let's jump straight into the video. If you go to the polymorphic relationship section of the Laravel documentation, it will give you a brief overview of what is a polymorphic relationship. So in short, polymorphic relationship is basically when a child model can belong to more than one type of model with one single association. For example, the child model comment model in a blog application belongs to both post and video models or the parent models using one single association. This is how polymorphic relationship is formed, or multiple form relationship. Or for example, the comment model is in relation with post and video models in multiple forms with one single association, right? So this is the brief overview of a polymorphic relationship. So what is one-to-one polymorphic relationship? One-to-one is basically when the child model belongs to multiple parent models with one single association with one model representation. For example, in a like blog application, a user can post and it has the users table. So the image, or a user can have one image to represent a user. A post can have one image to represent a post. So the image can, or the child model belongs to both post and user parent models with one image representation for each post and each user. So this is how you can form a one-to-one polymorphic relation. So if I give a brief demo, I have the tables ready. So there is post, as you can see, there is ID and name as given in this demo in the documentation. Posts having ID and name. So post table have ID and name, The users table have ID and name and other irrelevant. So that's not needed right now. So users have ID and name. So ID and name. Okay. So the images, there is another table which is images. The images have URL and these two columns, imageable type and imageable ID. These are morph columns which can be created. If I show you the migration file of the morph table, so as you can see, the morphs method using imageable name creates this imageable type and imageable ID attribute when I migrate the files into the database. So this is how these two columns are created. So as you can see, this database schema is ready, so I can show you the relation, but right now I don't have any data, so I need to populate some data. So for that I used a seeder. So as you can see, I need user seeder and post seeder. I don't need image seeder. I can show you from the Tinker session. I only need user and post seeder. I can ignore the rest right now because I want to show one-to-one polymorphic relationship first. So if I run the seed command, which is default Laravel command, it populates user seeder and post seeder. Okay, so as you can see, if I go to users, I have some users with an ID and name, and if I go to posts, sorry, this one posts, I have ID and name. So I have some data which I can work on. And the images, I'll use the Tinker session to create an image and use the one-to-one polymorphic relation. So if I just clear this one and just make it a big, so if I go to the Tinker session, where I can tinker with the database, so as you can see, if I use the app models user, I can do something like user and post. So I can do that. Okay. I can also use the image as well. Missed that. Okay. So now I can use user, post, and image shortcut. So now, as you can see, if I want to find a user, so I can find, let's say I find this user. Now number 4 ID user, which is this person. So if I find 4, as you can see, I have this is post, sorry, this is post, this is users. Okay, so number 4 user, which is Miss Veda Wells. So this is the 4th user. Okay, so the relation here, as you can see in the relation, the user has a one-to-one polymorphic relation with image. So in order to make a user to image one-to-one polymorphic relation, what I can do here is user. First I can create an image object. So how can I create an image object? I can create an image object with the image shortcut, and then I can pass an array with only providing the URL. As you can see, the image has a URL column, and these two are polymorphic. This will be dynamically populated. I don't need that. So for the URL, I give a brief URL. Let's say just give a URL image. Okay, just for demo purpose. So I have an image object. Right now it's not populated, but if I give the relation which is user to image, this image method. So if I use the image method here, and if I just use the image, it shows the relations morph1 relation. This morph1 relation, which is from Illuminate database Eloquent relations. So I have the morph1 relation, it shows. So now what I can do here is the image method will save the image variable that I created for an image object. So as you can see, this will populate the image. Okay, so as you can see, the imageable type is app models user. So the user model is associated here, and the imageable ID is 4, which represents the fourth user, which is this user, the fourth user, right? This fourth user. So I have formed a user to image one-to-one polymorphic relation. So if I want to form a one-to-one polymorphic relation between user and post. So for post, as you can see, let's say I pick any post. Okay, so let's say post variable equals to the shortcut post find. Let's say find the fifth post, which is this one, right? As you can see, this is the fifth post, this one. So if I go to the post model, it has an image. Okay, so morph1 relationship. So in order to make a post, let's say create another image object. Let's say another image variable having creating another image object with the image shortcut and passing only the URL with, let's say, another image dot jpg, let's say. Okay, so this object. Okay, so as you can see, the image, so now the object is created. So I can form the post. The post table has this image morph1 relation. Okay, so the image, if I just use the image, as you can see, it shows the morph1 relation, Eloquent database Eloquent relations morph1. So now I can save the image using that created object, which is another image. This will save the image in the SQLite and one-to-one polymorphic relation. As you can see, there is one-to-one polymorphic relation, and now this relation is related to app models post. So as you can see, the first relation was to app models user, and the second image is related to app models post, and the imageable ID is 5. As you can see, this is the fifth post. This is the fifth post that is related, and for user, as you can see, it was 4. That means the fourth user was associated with the first image. So as you can see, these two columns can be used to represent one-to-one polymorphic relation between image and user and image and post in this way. If you now go to the Laravel documentation, one-to-many polymorphic relation section of the Eloquent relationships concept. So what is exactly a one-to-many polymorphic relation? So one-to-many polymorphic relation is very similar to one-to-one polymorphic relation, that a child model can belong to more than one parent model instances with one single association. And the difference is from one to one is the child model can have multiple instances that belongs to each parent model. For example, the comments, a post can have many comments, a video can have many comments. So a post having many comments or a video having many comments in polymorphic form is a one-to-many polymorphic relationship. Okay, So this is a brief overview of the polymorphic relation. Now if I want to give a brief demo of what is a polymorphic relation, I have some data populated. So I use this structure, which is posts, videos and comments, 3 tables. So this is posts having title, body, just like here, but ID, title and body. So there is ID, title and body. The video has ID, title and URL as mentioned here, and the comments table having ID, body, commentable type and commentable ID. These two pair these two columns pair up with to form the morph relation. Okay, so this is the overall. I have posts and I have some data populated in post and videos, but not comments. I will demonstrate the polymorphic relation from the Tinker session. So the posts and videos have some like 5 data populated. So now I want to show a polymorphic relation. So if I just clear up this and just briefly just make this Tinker session a bit bigger. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, PA Tinker. So now if I open the Tinker session and use models and post video comment. Okay, so now if I just use, let's say, what is the relation between post and comments. So a post can have many comments in a morph many relation. So morph many is in one-to-one polymorphic one-to-many polymorphic relation with comments. The posts have one-to-many polymorphic relation with comments. So if I just pick a post, let's say I go to post, let's say this post, number 4 post. So post equals to post and find the ID with 4. Okay, so this is the post. As you can see, this is the post. So if I want to check whether the polymorphic relation exists or not, I can do comments, and it has the morph many relation. Okay, so now I want to check the comments. Okay, so right now I don't have any comments, so it would be null because there is no comments data here. So I want to create a comment object first. So if I create a comment object, that's a new comment, and pass in attribute values will be generated dynamically. I will only give the body. So what is the body? Let's say the body is something like a long text description, whatever. Okay, so I've created the object. Now if I make the relation with post comments and save the comments or comment object, now there is a polymorphic relation formed here. As you can see, the body, this is the long text description, and the commentable type is the post. A post, this is of post, this comment belongs to a post, and the commentable ID is 4. That means the number 4 post, which is this one, it belongs to this post. Okay, now this is how you can form a polymorphic or one-to-many polymorphic relation between post and comment. So if I want to add another comment of this post, let's say number 4 post having another comment. Okay, so if I go to the comments, let's say I make another comment. So I can body, which is another text description. Okay, so now this is saved. Okay, so as you can see, there is another text description that belongs to post with the ID 4. Now I can, as you can see, a post having multiple comments. This is a one-to-many polymorphic relation that is formed with these two attributes that pair up to make the one-to-many polymorphic relation. Now there is a polymorphic one-to-many relation between post and comments. Now I want to do that with video and comments, between video and comments as well. So if I go to the video table, as you can see, there are some videos here. So if I want to, let's say, pick a video, let's say just video, let's say number 5 video. Okay, let's do this video record. So I have this video record. So if I go to the video table, as you can see, there is a comments morph many relation with comment. So a video, if I check the relation exists. So now I want to save a new comment, and the new comment would have a body. Let's say the body value is text comment of video, let's say something like this. So as you can see, if I go to the comments table, there will be another comment populated. So if I, as you can see, this is text comment of video, and this belongs to the video. Okay, video commentable type, and the number 5 video, which is this video. Okay, so it belongs to this video. So I can do the same as well. Another, I can make another comment belonging to this same video. So I can do, which is new, not new video, but new comment. So now there is another comment created, which is has a commentable ID. So a video has 2 comments, these 2 comments, and the post has these 2 comments. The number 4 post having these 2 comments, and the number 5 video having these 2 comments. This is how you can form polymorphic one-to-many relations. I hope by now you have a brief idea about polymorphic relationships, like one-to-one and one-to-many polymorphic relationships, and how it can be applied in your projects or applications. So in the next video, I'll focus on another Laravel tip. So stay tuned for that.